And we're back with some more Rimworld and our little group of nomads who are, well, ship nomads? Wandering nomads? Nervous? No, actually, yeah, they should be kind of nervous. Namely because, well, shooting skill wise, I think about 5 of them have shooting skills of 5 or less. Yeah, it's not too good on the shooting front. Okay, we've got Krista's axe and we've got Gank. Gank, both of them have great shooting skills. Everyone else kind of terrible. But we have a plan. There's a few things that have happened in the background. One, they had a party. Quest available. Yeah, we're going to have to do those. We got a distress signal we're not going to deal with. We killed some buffaloes. There's an aurora going on. And we got the strange signal quest, which has brought up the void monolith. Which, you know, we're going to examine that some more. Oh, Harbinger 3 Scout. But more importantly, quests. This is the imposing building one, and we're going to grab it. Namely because we want to get our hands on the unstable power cells out of this. I think we're going to go Luciferium. I think we would prefer the Luciferium over anything else, and Pod has dropped. That, we're... you know what? We'll deal with you later. We don't want to install you just yet. Namely because, well, we don't want to build it just yet. We need to get some research under our belt, namely mortars. We want to have a mortar on hand for when we finish this quest, because, well, our plan here is very simple. We're going to finish the quest, then we're going to fail it. Well, we're going to finish it, get the Luciferium, then we're going to damage the monument so that the mechs land down. And if we have a mortar on hand, we should hopefully be able to stop their auto-mortar if all of our other plans go wrong. One other thing I'm doing is replacing all of our conduits with hidden conduit. Yeah, I'd forgotten that hidden conduits completely gets rid of Zist events. So long as you don't make regular conduits anymore and you just make hidden ones, you're covered. What's waterproof conduits? Yeah. Oh, shallow water and stuff. Yeah, okay. Fine. So hidden conduits, we've effectively replaced all of these with them. Our builders will be along shortly to finish it out. And what are you doing? Oh, they're demolishing the old ones. Well, that's a little bit inefficient, but hopefully they will replace them anytime now. Any time now. One other thing we've also been producing in the background is, well, new clothing for everyone. We want everyone to get a button-down shirt and pants. Well, and dusters as well. But everyone's got a duster, some of them not so good. But the reason we want to get them all into proper clothing is just to avoid tatter debuffs and help them deal with the heat here. It gets up to over 40 degrees on this tile, so everyone having dusters and proper clothing and just sorting this all out now saves us a bunch of time. So, everyone has decent-ish gear in general, and hopefully none of them are wearing any tribal wear anymore. I don't know. Good, good. Most of them are doing fine. We're also going to build a whole bunch of... Hey, why are you not plugged in? Yeah, we're also going to build ourselves a whole bunch of flak vests as well, and then we're going to mass-produce a bunch of heavy SMGs until everyone's got at least a excellent quality SMG. As for Kurgarian's unnatural healing ability, we're just going to keep using it. Yeah, cool. Have your arm back. Unnatural healing. Perfect. So, it healed a scratch scar. I think next up we might actually fix Sister Vex. We can remove their leg and completely replace it with the unnatural healing. We'd have to do a peg leg operation first to remove the peg leg and then get the unnatural healing done in them, but I think we might, assuming Krista's axe stays around. How long have they been with the colony at this point? Kurgarian's been around for 16 days. We won't know if their permanent colonist still hits 30 days. If nothing negative happens by the 30-day mark, then yes, they are one of us forever. Creepy joiners are odd that way. Now, you get rid of all of this stuff for now. I need to keep an eye on people who are not doing anything. If you find any people idling... Yep. If you find any people idling, we're going to get them training to shoot. One little project that was done in the background was we added this entire area to our home zone. The reason we added this entire area to the home zone is so that everything inside it would get repaired. And now that it's all repaired, we can deconstruct a lot of it. Now, one of the reasons I did this was, well, one, we wanted the resources. But two, this also trains up construction skill. So, Gank here is up to level 6. We want to get them up to level 8 as quickly as possible, and we got Krista's axe up to level 8 as well. Well, the reason you want that is once they hit 8, they can't mess up, or they can't botch constructions anymore. You don't want anyone botching constructions when you're trying to put together a grav ship. And every time you botch a construction, you might lose one of those gravlight panels, and those gravlight panels are currently very, very difficult to acquire. Ooh, marriage! Colonists are gathered to celebrate Tim Brody and Sister Vox's marriage? Sister Vex's marriage. Oh, that's awkward. Michael, is Michael invited? Okay, so you invited the ex-husband, and I suppose Quoll would be the one officiating the marriage. He is sort of the priest. Yeah, they're the letter of the law guy, so... Cool. The son of your first marriage is officiating the wedding of your second marriage, while your father and father-in-law or stepfather are there. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It will be totally, totally fine. Uh, d- yeah. Who actually does the ceremony? We'll talk about beaches with expanded. You know what? It's fine. You're gonna have a wonderful wedding. Everyone's gonna get a massive mood boost, which is great because at some point in the not too distant future, you're going to be fighting a bunch of mechanoids. Yeah, we might have to run. We might live. We might die. I'm not sure about this one, so I think we're going to try it. We're going to equip ourselves as best we can and hope it works out. Okay, successful wedding. Everyone's happy. Mood bonus is 20 for 10 days. Excellent. Another grav core? There's a lot of grav cores showing up. This one's a bounty. We'd have to fly up to a space platform. We can't. We don't have the tech for it yet. We need some other tech to actually go into space. Mechanoid relay. Okay. That one's actually pretty close by. Tempting, tempting, tempting. Damn it. Ooh, trade ships passing by. Okay, we'll call them in a minute, though we are going to need to put down a few other miscellaneous bits and bobs, like an orbital trade beacon so we can trade stuff. This is always going to be a bad... You know, we can move them later, it's fine. We'll put one there and... Probably... Yeah, you know what? One there is grand. We'll sort out the rest of there. For now, though, what we're trying to do is... We want to put together a bit of a little hunting party and go grab ourselves a whole bunch of muffalo. We want to stock our fridge good. And there is a giant herd over there. Problem with a giant herd is they could go giant manhunter. That would be really... No? You're not allowed to leave. Your natural healing ability is too useful. Quoll, arrest. Do we have to shoot them? I don't think we can catch them. Oh no, what's your speed? Ah, bugger, they're a jogger. Where's his X? Psychic shock lance. Ooh. How's the health looking? Psychic shock, that is fine. We shall capture. What faction do you belong to? Independent crew member. So you don't even have a faction that would care. I think the hunting is going to have to go on pause. We're going to be missing 2 people we thought we were going to have. So that is not great. Yeah, we'll just let everyone grab all that stuff and get back to work. And Krista's actually might want to grab that. Yeah, I'd prefer if you guys would grab the machine gun. God, just prioritize hauling that back, would you? That one, okay, we'll get back to doing that in a minute. Also, first we kind of have to start the recruitment process as well. Ooh, our first attack in a while. Oh, and I got a good trader. Cool. No, I need you to call the exotic good trader. Hopefully they have go juice. We need that for gank over here. How are they looking? Go juice deficiency. Yep, they're not doing too hot. And where is this Fleshbeast attack? Ooh, it's under the ground. Underground emergence. Okay, never mind. Trading first. Please tell me you got go juice. Yes! Okay. That's actually excellent news for us. And why is our silver not showing up here? You know what? We'll figure that out in a second. For now, we just have to figure out what they've got that's worth buying and what we have that's worth selling to them. Unfortunately, built the orbital train beacon in the wrong spot. Needs to be over the other side. And we should have access to 1,500 silver, which will get us the necessary bits and bobs. For now, though, let's check out this Fleshbeast emergence. How many are there? What? Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes more sense. Damn, that's a lot. We need everyone on the front lines. Who's going to be the tank? Yeah, okay, yeah, so we kind of know who's going to be the tank. Need grenades or anything for them. Actually, I think just equip the heavy SMG. They're probably going to get more damage done with the heavy SMG than anything else. And we'll have everyone go with the water to try and slow them down. If we say go about here, we should be able to drag them across the water or the bridge. And since they're so far away, they'll stretch out in a line. This might allow us to do enough damage. Actually, we'll stay close enough to here that we can fall back behind a door if we absolutely have to. But I'm thinking over-preparation is going to be important right here. Though maybe buying a little bit of go juice right now might not be a bad idea. I mean, just in case they try and run away while we're still here. I think 12 go juice will keep it... Damn, that's expensive. Anything else they've got we would like? I think that Psychic Shock Lance has proven its worth already, so we'll grab another one of those. Low shield packs would also be good, but no. A Deathless Gene Pack would be nice as well, but it'll be a while before we've got enough money to start going around and buying those higgledy-piggledy. All right then, and we can sell like a little bit of the Psychite tea just to make a little bit of extra cash. You know what? That's fine. That'll do. That will do. In that case, actually, Gank, you are looking at a little bit of gold use deficiency, and now you're looking at a. Oh yeah. Force equipped psychic shock lance, please, just in case. Might as well have everything we need ready to go. And then we shall line everyone up here. Cool. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I had you on trading, didn't I? And here they come. Yeah, they're coming in range, and thankfully they're spread out. These last ones, though, are going to be a problem, especially... Oh, yeah, that one there's going to split the moment we hit it. And where it splits into will be a problem. Yep. Things are now going to start getting hairier. Oof. And done. Okay then, and a couple of shooting skill ups as well. Perfect. And only some minor damage on an expendable pawn. How are you looking? You just got a single... Yeah, perfect, perfect. That worked out way better than we could ever hoped. Excellent. We've now got access to mortars. And next up on the research is a little bit trickier, but plan is fertility procedures. We want to actually have the married couple have a little bit of fun times, but we don't actually want to end up with a bunch of kids. It'll risk metal hard transfers, but things happen. Right, xenogenetics will probably come after that, so we can start saving genes for a little bit later on. And then we need to start getting into this, which means we'll need to build a high-tech research bench. But hopefully we will have some unstable power cells to help out with the power. Actually, now that we don't have to worry about, well, Zist events, this actually makes solar a far more viable alternative to... What's going on? Insufficient containment. Yes, insufficient containment for this. However, we'll see. A little bit of hypothermia might slow you down. Hopefully we don't accidentally kill you, but I figure if we micromanage them a bunch, we should, or might be able to get them hypothermia. Oh, finally, we've actually managed to research biofire, like entity containment. We hadn't even gotten that yet just because of the small amount we've been pulling in. But now that we've got one creature to examine, we can finally do that. Bioferrite harvesting, why is that locked up? Bioferrite extraction, fine, we shall research that as well. That only costs 10 points. But realistically, we want to get into bioferrite harvesting, and maybe even a bioferrite generator, just to cut down on some space. There's also a whole bunch of stuff we'd like from in here. I'd like to get our hands on one ghoul. Just have one ghoul for a little bit of flavor, so to speak. And dear God, if the fires around here aren't insane, this is probably going to wipe out all this area down here, so we might want to come down and haul that rice real quick. Eric, where are you going? Oh, cloth. Yeah, I harvested some wild cotton that was just lying around the place, just so that we could get some extra cotton to make a few extra flak vests. Now, what are you busy doing? You know what? I'm going to turn off cleaning for a bit and switch from cleaning to hauling. We're going to high prioritize hauling for just a little bit to get all of that rice stored up. Our little tough spike over here is suffering from some serious hypothermia. We've set it to minus 100. Took me a while. I had to actually add in a... Ooh, there we go. I saw that. You lost your jaw due to frostbite. Don't worry, somebody will be along to tend that in a bit, but your hypothermia is at 47%. We're going to wait until that gets to about 50, and then we'll scale it back a bit. Someone along to fix your limbs when they fall off. Now, this is just one of those tricks we learned where we can nuggetize these. It's called turning them into a nugget. Basically, you remove all their limbs, and then they can't escape. But you can't do it surgically. You have to do it frostbite style. Unless they've changed things. They could potentially die during the procedure due to blood loss, so we need to be careful. Right now, our caravan is on its way to the local Lanston. Namely, so we can get rid of just a smattering of random junk. Like, we're going to get rid of custom anvils, some of the older weapons. We're keeping the steel breach axe. We're just carrying that around just in case we get ambushed. And a bunch of random clothing as well. I'm going to get rid of all of this just to clean up all of the stuff we've got lying around the place. And hopefully grab ourselves a few things that might help us with the upcoming mech fight. Yeah, there it goes. The limb fell off. Okay, what are you at on the frostbite front? You're on serious 49%. We're going to turn that down to, I think it was 50 degrees. Yep. 50 degrees if memory serves me correct. Actually, I'll check the video. Yes, definitely 50. Go minus 100. Wait until I get serious. Drop it to minus 50. All right. Where is our Michael? We're going to need you to get on that parasite tending to that tough spike if you wouldn't mind. We want to make sure they survive. And trade-wise, we are good to go. So what happens when we sell all this junk? Okay, we're going to sell all that junk for 960 and buy a low shield pack for 545. We still come out with a little bit of extra cash at the end of it all, and then they can immediately head back home. Since Okay, we are going to try something a little silly. What we're going to try to do here is use one quest to help solve another quest. Is it a good idea? Probably not. Do we want to try it? Yes. And Klugarian's back on side. Excellent. That means they can get some unnatural healing on, though. We don't really have time to. We don't really have time to replace people's legs. So, Sister Vex, I'm afraid your leg is going to remain a peg leg for a while. Instead, we're just going to find a scar on someone to cure. Which actually Gank could do with the scar curing. Hey, Gank, stop. Boom. Uh-oh. Unnatural healing. The gunshot was healed. However, something went horribly wrong. Gank's lanceman's arm split open as a violent growth emerged from her body. Her arm has been replaced by a fleshy tentacle. You lucky dog. Look at that. And they've got a flesh tentacle, which increases their manipulation, I believe. Yeah, it's basically a bionic arm in terms of quality, effectively. However, their socials plummeted a bit. People are going to not quite like the look of them. So, what do you think of Gank there? Wait, no, not kind people. Let's just get a regular person and see what they think. Kind people won't mind your fleshy tentacle. They'll, kind people ignore such trivialities. However, other people will go physically unsightly -20. Yeah, so basically it's like an ugly patch. But on the right side, they have a flesh tentacle. So, swings and roundabouts. Ooh, and we need to get this and start installing it now. The imposing monument. We would like to install that, say, pretty close by. We've got most of our build stuff over there, so yes. And there's another quest we would like to take at the same time, or pretty soon. Guarding French. Basically, we guard someone for, I think it's 6 days, but we'll get attacked twice during it. What we would like to do is maybe use some of those attacks to kill the mechanoids, though we would need to build this very quickly. You. Okay, place flagstones, place blueprint, place columns, place walls. Thing is, we have multiple types of resources here, and we want to kind of use them all as best as we possibly can. Now, let me think. First up is the walls. There's actually 58 walls, which is about 290 materials. Each one requires 5 blocks. We're making that out of slate because we have the most slate on hand. We have 2 doors we require, but I'm saving the marble for making more statues. So I think we'll save that, which means, actually, let's just use more slate. Okay, that's 2 more, and each one of those take 25 apiece. So we've still got about 50 or... Yeah, we've still got about... We should have enough. We should have enough slate to take care of all of that. However, everything else is probably going to need to be sandstone. What are we looking at here? Tables. Oof. We might place the 2 tables out of wood. We have some of that on site. Yeah, it's 50 apiece. That's going to cost us 100 wood. Then for the columns, give me more wood. Ooh, still expensive. And then finally, we're going to place the flagstones, and we're going to make those out of sandstone. Okay, no, we can cancel individual ones. So, tell you what, we'll make these all out of sandstone. Then once we run out of stuff, we can start replacing things. And let's just make sure construction gets prioritized just for a wee bit. We want to make sure this all gets done as quickly as possible. So, no research, no actual production. If you've got any skill at construction, we want you on this right now. Because once we accept guarding French, we got to worry about those guys showing up. And we want to make sure there's some mechanoids there to greet them, hopefully. One thing I like to do is automatically remove the roof over this area. Don't want them roofing it in, because the moment they finish the walls, they'll try roofing it in, and then you've just got an area that you can't get at. All right, the guarding French is about to expire. I think we have to accept that, and we're going to accept it for honor, and it's got to be for Sister Vex. And now we're going to have to slow this down. Ooh. Oh, wait, we get 4 people with this as well. They're going to need beds. Damn it. Probably should have planned ahead a little bit better. Probably going to need some food as well. So we need 4 beds, and we're probably going to need to chop up a couple more thrombos. So tell you what. Or not thrombos, what do you call them? Mufflos. We'll chop up 3 of those. Then once the butchering is done, we will replace this entire area with beds. Yeah, we'll have to stick in 4 of them. Oof. And someone's going to need to come along here real quick. Cool. Taking wounded prisoner. Yep, that's perfect. All right, and over here we have replaced all of this with slate. We basically canceled the ones that we didn't have the resources for, and now we're going to replace them with slate, which we should hopefully have enough of. Now, 6 days is how long we're supposed to have the prisoner for, which means after 2 days one attack arrives, and then 2 days later another attack should arrive. So it's usually spread out. But we could get attacked in the next 5 seconds. You never know. Brandy'll be like that. All right, you almost finished, I think. We might be a little bit short, but we might need a bit more slate for this. We're also picking up all the slate tiles we find around the place. Any more slate? Any more slate? Oh, there's some more. Yeah, give me that too. How is our nugget coming along? Hypothermia serious. 47%? Yeah, we need to turn that down a scooch. We don't want to get them much higher. Their jaw's gone. Left tentacle, right tentacle. Wait. That's it? I think that's all we care about. Okay, well, it's trying to take the arms as well, but I think we got lucky here. So, quick anatomy lesson. I had to double check, but these things basically have two arm spikes. The right arm spike and the left arm spike. They're not involved in movement, and then they have the left tentacle and the right tentacle. Tentacles are actually what they move on. So basically, they've lost both their legs, which means you guys don't need to worry about this anymore. In fact, just yeah, we're good. As long as the temperature is below 60 degrees in here, don't do anything. They can't escape anymore. They have no possibility of escape because their escape options have both been frozen off. This means, yeah, their hypothermia should go away. Oh, well, their frostbite scare had to be, or their frostbite on their arm had to be tended. We could have kept going until we removed their arms as well, but it's unnecessary. Has this thing finished processing? Yes, in that case, we shall uninstall you for a second, and then we're going to replace you with a bunch of beds. And we're going to make sure that Timbronia builds them. Ooh, actually, we're going to make sure that Timbronia finishes this off first. Come on, people, finish this off. We need it done now. And finished. Okay, pods arrived. Luciferium. Yes, thank you kindly. In that case, since our plan is to have Sister Vex be, well, basically riddled with a whole bunch of stuff, namely royalty and a whole bunch of other junk, we're going to put them on the Lucy plan. So basically, they're going to get Luciferium, and they're going to take it for addictions. And, well, where are you? Sister Vex. Now you're researching. We need you to, but it's reserved at the moment. Okay, once it's put into storage, you're going to grab that and get on it. And you... okay, 1 second. We need to put together a few beds. Then I want to trigger the mechs. And I actually kind of want to put a little wall here. The thing is, I want them to actually have to go around the corner. And we might actually wall in most of this. In fact, we could use this as a bit of a kill zone. Might be our best bet. The thing is... to build a kill zone, you need a place for people to stand behind it. This is no longer really a good kill zone area. Here might be better. In fact, we'll just put in a door right there. That means our people can stand back. A bunch of them can shoot through. That might be a better plan. Yeah, let's start building that real quick. I think it's time we triggered a few problems here. So, you, smash down that wall. Well, that's actually pretty weak sauce. Considering you got like a pretty much a Zeus hammer there. And there we go. And what do we got? Mechanoids have arrived. Now everyone should be well rested. Dear the God, that's huge. Okay. Mortar. Initiates in 8.3 days. Okay, we have time. We have time. And the thing is, on this quest, the great thing was it showed us roughly what we were going to be dealing with. You see, in here it told us there was going to be an auto mortar. Now normally I'd be like, no, I'm not dealing with an auto mortar. But at the same time, it had a countdown activator. That means we should at least have a few hours to deal with it. And I couldn't see any auto detector. So a countdown activator is there, but it doesn't have a location detector, which means we should be able to run in here while they're asleep. And maybe prep them a little bit. Oh, do we need a... we might need to build a mortar ourselves. I've got the technology for mortars, and we've made sure we've built a few mortar shells. But now that they're up and running, and I know that we've got, what is it, 8 hours? 8 days. You know what? Give me a few more mortar shells, and then we're going to go over there and plant ourselves a few surprises. Expendable, now is going to be your time to shine. Well, okay, after you get a snack. So, Expendable here has been configured to be in a caravan. Now what we're going to do is get them to load all of those high explosive mortar shells we've been making into their caravan. Now they're going to go for a bit of a walk. All the way over here. Come on. You're about to live up to your name, buddy. It's going to be, hopefully it's going to be good. Gank, what are you doing? Hauling rice to chef. Also, it's getting a little warm in here. Yeah, they're starting to overheat, and if they max out, it will stop the beer from being completed. That would be bad. But we've already stuck in 2 passive coolers. And it's 43 degrees in there. We need to close all the doors, don't we? Okay, we'll close all the doors in there. And hopefully that will keep it from overheating too much more. Hey, expendable. Over here. We got a plan for you. Why did French go berserk? Heat stroke minor. Oh, yeah. Oops. I'll build you a copy in there, maybe. Mental state berserk. Wait a minute. Don't you have, like, blood rot or something? I don't even think you can move. Oh, they can actually move. Huh. Your timing is absolutely terrible. We shall just maybe leave it. Damn it, no, we're gonna have to beat them down, aren't we? You know what? I don't want to risk our people. Come on. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, put them back in bed and give them a cooler so they don't actually overheat to death. All right, expendable. We're going to put you on not fire at will. That would be terrible. Now, your main goal here is to drop some mortar shells in strategically important locations. I used to use alpacas or donkeys to do this, but, well, times they are changing. Don't feel nervous. They'll be fine. If you trigger them, you'll die. That's pretty much it, and it'll be so instantaneous you won't even notice. Awesome. Now, actually, we'll put you there. And basically, we're just going to keep repeating this everywhere we can. So stupid. Okay. I think we got that. In fact, one of the things was that forest fire earlier has kind of made this harder. The grass seems to be growing back, but I'm not sure how good that's going to be. Let's just throw a Molotov over there. Okay, and another one over there, please. Yeah, let's start a nice big forest fire. If that could start spreading already, that would be great. Nice. We don't want to start burning the walls just yet, though. No, put one there if you wouldn't mind. And, like, my idea was probably put it about there. We really want to get that mortar as soon as possible. Once the mortar's down, we're good to go. Used to be you could roof over the mortar, but now if you try and roof over the mortar, yeah, it goes nuts. What's our plan here? I mean, okay, I was thinking that Expendable might make it out alive, but 50-50. Phone a friend? Run. Once that shell starts sizzling, you want to be outside of their radius. No, that's not great. That's really not great. Whoa. Yeah, no. You're fine. You're fine. You just got shot in the leg just a scooch. Oh, no. Okay, we need that mortar to get burned in 7.9 days. Okay, so we need that fire to spread. We need that fire to spread pretty promptish. If it doesn't, actually, incendiary mortar shells. You pause. Okay. I probably sound crazy here, but let me try and explain. What we want is these things, these unstable power cells. The thing about the unstable power cells is if they get damaged, they explode, and the blast radius is that big. So if we pop one of them, it will do an enormous amount of damage. Also, when you blow up turrets, there's a chance they will also explode in a large blast radius. Hopefully, the plan here is this. The mortar shells, like the fire here, will spread. And as the fire spreads, it'll ignite these explosive shells. As the explosive shells get set on fire, they will burn down and then pop. And once they pop, they will do damage to the surrounding area, destroying the turrets. If we can destroy the auto mortar turret, we don't have to worry about that causing us any problems. And if we can destroy all the other turrets, everything here... Oh my god, there's 2 centipedes. That's going to be a problem. You know what? It's fine. You, get back home. In fact, we might want you to get back home and close the door. We have 2 raids coming in a bit, and I figure if we have those raids come in and we're all inside, indoors, Come on, come on, come on. If we're all inside indoors, then what should happen is they should target these. Or they might. Depends on where they spawn from. If they spawn right beside us, we're probably going to have to face them. But the 2 raids coming from the next quest might help soften that up just a little scooch. And, well, hopefully they don't destroy the unstable power cells. That would be our big fear. And you can now go and unload your inventory and then maybe get some medical attention for the bullet wound in your leg. Uh-oh. 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 Sight stealer revealed. Huh? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're gonna light fires here? That's great for us. If those fires could spread a bit more. Is there more sight stealers? Okay, there's probably more of them, right? Does that mean there's more of them? We need to close that door. Oh, quick, close that door over there. Please tell me they're appearing over here. Your colonists here shrieking in distance. They might arrive immediately or in days from now. What? I say we close the doors, we tell people to stay inside mostly, and hopefully the mechanoids will have a fun time. Now, if that fire could just spread to over there, just a little bit, come on. Come on, spread. You know you want to. Just, we hadn't had that fire through here earlier. I think this would be far more virulent in the fire department right now, and we would have far less to worry about, because we still have 7.7 days. Let's get ourselves down a mortar over here, shall we? We don't have any mortar barrels. Yes, I forgot about the fact that we need mortar barrels now. So, if we cannot get this to detonate correctly in the next 7 days, we'll either have to leave the tile or get someone else to do it. You know what? Let's see what Randy throws at us. I'm sure there's some fun stuff he can send our way. That should help out. Well, looks like some explosions did happen, eh? Oh, that is a steel wall. Yeah, this is definitely going to go. If that can spread around the back. Like, if this wall burns, it will definitely trigger that. But I think we need... There's only 23% left on that mortar. Oh. Yeah, all we need is that one to go. Sight stealer revealed. Please tell me it's no, it's... Well, that's not great. All right, everyone. We've got sight stealers to deal with. Everyone up and at 'em. Gary, we didn't give you any weapons. Sorry about that. Hey! Hopefully that... Oh, damn it, the fire turret's gone. You know what? It doesn't make a difference. If that's actually drawing off some of the hassle, I'm more than happy for that to have happened. Oh, Timbronia, pull back, pull back, pull back. You should not be on the front line. Damn it, you're a high-quality crafter. Hey, you go there. You pull back. You pull back. We want all of these newbies up front. Who? Expendable. Sorry about that. May have accidentally left this expendable equipped with napalm. Oops. Also, we might want to set zones. This is so dumb. Oh, you three need to go forward. No, just actually stand there for a second. Go forward. They're putting it fire. Are you? You're a pyromaniac, aren't you? Yep, pyromaniac. We should probably send someone to prioritize extinguishing the fire on you. Or you could just hop in the water. Wait, why is the water not putting you out? Fine, fine, fine. Timbronia! No! Muppets need to get back inside. Quick. You, get back inside. You two can actually go outside. Reason being is you have big tough weapons and you should be able to handle this. Oh, great. Even more are coming. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I just need this explosive shell to pop. Once that mortar goes, I don't care. They can stay there for ages and we can deal with them. Well, until the big methanoid threat comes in a month or 15 days. You guys are actually doing a great job here. Doing a wonderful job. And I think once you've finished doing that... Ooh, shard! You know what? We'll chop up the sight stealers as well. Bleeding out. Yeah, we don't need you. We've already got a perfect nugget over here. Which reminds me, can we actually set up harvesting of bioferrite from them? Nope, we haven't actually researched it yet. Under our research section, things have been going a tad slow for anomalies for some reason. Yes, let the fire rage. There is only disease infection. Damn it. Bulgarian, how did you... Infection minor. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll put you on best quality medicine. We need you back up and running as soon as possible. Also, you've got a natural healing, so having you down is bad. Also, we'll clean the barracks to hopefully make sure you don't get any more infections. Sorry. Hey, there we go. It's on fire. Nice. Oh, damn it. Run. Okay, we need everyone in here. You 4. Okay, you're all set to attack at will, right? So, if we just set all of you... Damn it. You should immediately just go nuts and start smashing the bejesus out of them. Yeah, there we go. Anyone else want some? Ooh, Michael, you know what? We are going to cancel the mining expedition for a little bit. There's definitely a shard out there somewhere that they're going to drop. So we're going to wait until the shard drops before doing... Please tell me the shard doesn't drop over here. And they've lost their mortar. Oh, actually. This is making our lives easier, thankfully. Oh! Sneak attack from the rear from the sight stealers. What are we looking at? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. This does mean, though, that once this pops, I think these guys will come for us. Oh, what's the quest looking like here? See, the thing is, we also have a quest active for guarding French. It's been active for 2 days. Shuttler eyes in 4.2. Supposed to get 2 attacks. I really kind of want that attack to hit now. Zara said it's saying, if that hits now, they might go for these guys. And again, they might hit us first and then go for those guys. Oh, and you... Should we move the horse inside? You know what? Yes, we should. Oh, wait. We're actually safe. We're safe for a little bit longer. Those mortar shells, this hasn't gone off. So long as they have a single turret, these guys are tethered to it. They consider this a base. But once all the turrets are destroyed, they don't consider this base anymore and they'll run out. And those unstable power cells are fireproof, just in case you're wondering. Oh, I really hope that pops soon. You see, I'm worried that when this pops, it'll take out that unstable power cell. Oh, dear God. Did you two... So those two started a social fight with each other. Now that's fine, because, you know, they're both from the same faction, so it's not us fighting them. However, if one of them dies, we're in trouble. Never mind, they're a wimp. Oh, thank God. Pain shock threshold, they'll go down in a second. There you go. Perfect. And bio-coded monosword. Unfortunate. You know what? Could be worse. Yes. So 3 unstable power cells. Still have not been destroyed. All the turrets are gone bar this one, and this one's so far away it should not be able to cause any chain reaction. Ooh. You know what? We're going to leave these guys here for a while longer. We don't really have to worry anyway, but at some point we might need another forest fire to start to actually pop those ones for them to come at us. I really do not fancy going up against 2 centipedes in field combat. That sounds like a horrible nightmare. Anyway, we have things to do. I kind of was not expecting Xenogenetics to finish that quickly. The thing is, we actually have 2 research tables with 2 people working them, which is faster than having 1 research table. 2 research tables, 2 researchers, we get 76% apiece. We could just go down and build one of the proper research tables, as in the steel high-tech research table. That will give us 100% research speed, but trying to fit in 2 of them here would be tricky because we also got to fit in... Actually, we don't have to fit it in just yet. There is the multi-analyzer. This allows us to do the really high-tech stuff. You know what? Might be better off sticking in a couple of these high-tech research bents. 250 watts apiece. Our solar seems to be holding up to the power demands, and we can always start turning off a few machines. Might be an idea to start upgrading here. Then we can start working on some of the higher-end stuff. No! Not a rainy thunderstorm! Don't put out the fire! Well, this is going to cause us problems. At some point, we wanted those to pop, and they were going to pop soon. I mean, okay, you know what? We'll find a way to work this. We'll find a way to work this. These guys should be attacking shortly, and having this crowd pinned down here is probably not the worst thing in the world. If they came for us now, it might be problematic. So we'll roll with it. We'll see what Randy has in store for us. Ooh, that was close. I just caught Kugarian going over here to try and grab a mortar shell off the ground. I think you can go home and leave all of these. Also, the corpses of the site stealers can stay here as well. We want nothing from this section. Kind of stuck in a weird limbo here. What we want is this quest to activate. Either they come and attack us and we kill them, or they go and attack the mechanoids and the mechanoids kill them. Or they wipe each other out. One way or the other. But for now, we're stuck just waiting until they make their move. And remember, there's going to be 2 of these raids as well. Now that we have the high-tech research bench up and most of the basics hammered out, I'm thinking, well, wouldn't it be nice if we had orbital tech? That means we can actually make our own vac suits, we can make vac barriers, we can make an orbital scanner, and we can start going into space. Oxygen pumps, everything. So I think we get started on that. Another thing we'd really like to get our hands on is shuttles. That requires the multi-analyzer, though. But shuttles will allow us to drastically improve our trading by giving us a shuttle we can fly stuff around in. We already have an engine for it, so it's not really a big deal to make one. Though we will have to get multi-analyzer knocked out first. So maybe getting your hands on some of these hunter packs wouldn't be a bad idea. Basically a hunter drone you can mount as a backpack, and we can build it. 60 fuel, 60 steel, 40 chem fuel, 2 components. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good idea. Also, we can get our hands on shields. Ooh, I'd almost like to get our hands on shields as well. You know what? Nope. Orbital tech first. Once we've knocked orbital tech out, then we'll go get shields and a few of the other bits and bobs. But for now, we're just going to keep mining and getting ready for the next raid. Oh, and Sister Vex, we did forget to get you started on your path to becoming more than human. A little bit of Luciferium to get you started. That'll give them a massive bonus to consciousness, manipulation, all sorts of stuff. We'll get your replacement leg in a bit. Should we get you a bionic leg, or should we just unnaturally healing it away? I mean, little tentacle, not a big deal. So what if one of your limbs is a tentacle? That just makes you more than human. And here they come. Alright, we got a group of wasters. They want to besiege the colony. Well, that's not great. Siege. Okay, if it's a siege, we need to get up there immediately. We don't have a mortar of our own. Everyone, move. Who's loaded up? Everyone's loaded. Excellent. You've got your weapons good to go. Start moving now. Let's hope they don't have anything too horrifying in equipment tile. What do you got? Oof. Assault rifles. Yeah, tux. Ooh, they've actually got a really good mix. What's that, an EMP launcher? Yeah, who cares? Fire foam poppers. Yeah, this is not a great mix. Let's see if they've got any people we'd like, though. Just the problem with these is that they're all wasters, and I'm not a big fan of those right now. We can hold out for a little bit better stuff. At the same time, though, there's a few of them here with decent armor. Oh, this is the numbers mod. Currently, the regular numbers mod has not been updated, so this is the temp numbers mod done by someone who was like, yes, I would like the mod to exist. So they basically quickly put out a modified version that will work, but this isn't the official numbers mod. However, it allows you to do things like, well, show all your pawns this way, display different things you want, like speed, shooting accuracy, whatever you would like to show. And you can also list enemies and list their traits. Just a good way of figuring out which ones you want and which ones you don't. Like, there's a body purist. You're just like, nah, I'm good. But we do have a marine armor here and a recon armor with a marine helmet. I'm thinking we got some shock lances, so maybe we zap those two and steal their gear. If we can. Problem is, I'm not seeing any cover in here. So this is going to be messy. Very, very messy. Oh, maybe we can get in position before they do. Well, that looks like a better area. Oh, come on. Oh. Everyone hold fire for a second. They're looking for their setup zone, right? If they're looking for their setup zone, we can sort of just waltz up and start smacking them down. Or, well, get in range, get set up, and then start shooting. Oh, yeah, no, we want to get closer, don't we, than that. All right, you all need to get up to about, say, there. Okay, I think I've got them organized pretty good. You four. You're going to be doing like a sort of a suicidal charge forward. Ooh. They're calling in their stuff. We don't have much time. Ooh. Look how close they are. Open fire. All of you. All of you. Go, 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 go. Yeah, there. Oh, damn it! Shock lances. Shock lances, shock lances, shock lances. We should be zapping some of them already. You. Where is marine armor? Marine armor guy, go down. Ah, there you are, right there. We'll zap you too. And perfect. Now use. Go nuts. Perfect. And now we're going to get you to fall back a little bit. Guys, focus them down. Focus them down. Dear God, how much go juice have you pounded? Yep, they've pounded the go juice, all right. That was incredibly annoying. You, shoot that one. And they've broken. Perfect. Whew. Components. Wait, they should have a mortar barrel. So 3 reinforced mortar barrels? Oh, hells yeah. Bunch of cloth, components. We'll leave those and we'll grab the high explosive shells while we're here. Oh, and the go juice. And we want to grab these 2 boys. Well, actually, all we want is their gear. We are using the best medicine, well, industrial grade medicine on everyone. Reason being is, well, we want them all back and up and running again soon because, well, according to the quest, there's going to be another raid like that in the next 1.3 days. And when it comes, we need to be prepared. We've also stripped off, we've got the recon armor, the marine armor, and the marine helmet. Not really sure who I'm going to give it to, but probably Sister Vex. We would like to keep them alive as long as possible, and them going around in marine armor seems like the safest, sanest thing to do for them. At the same time, these 4 here, we're going to lose these in 1.3 days, so what we kind of like to do is, well, finish this quest and then immediately use them as base tanks for this one over here. Oh, that's assuming the next raid doesn't trigger those guys, which would be really nice if it did. For some reason, Expendable decided they were going to automatically put on the marine helmet, so we have reverted them back to a gas mask. We have to force them to do it, and now we should be good to go. You guys, you know what? Let's just not go over there for a bit. I'm expecting another raid in, and I don't want you miles from home when that happens, because, you know, they might spawn over there and kill you a moment before we even get a chance to bring you home or get you out of line of fire. Kugarian's Unnatural healing has come online, so maybe Expendable's the only one left with scars. I think we're going to just waste it on them. Okay, we could get Sister Vex and remove their peg leg, but now's a bad time to have someone anesthetized. Natural healing has removed one of the scars. They're still... The next scar would have been preferable to get rid of, but hey, you get what you get. Oh, goods trader. Your timing is pretty terrible, to be honest. Oh, you got reinforced barrels. Good. Well, we just got 3 of them for free. Ooh. Sally's investigation into brawling. We'll teach melee up to a max of level 8. Not terrible. 33 components. And that's about it. So, nothing great. However, we should be able to sell some of the random clothes we've got lying about the place. Oh, and if we landed in a forest, we should really go and deforest some area and then sell all the resulting resources to a bulk goods trader. But that will have to wait. We have things we need to do. And where is that second raid? There's only 17 hours left until the shuttle arrives, and there's supposed to be a second raid on that quest. It will be 2 raids of roughly this size. Well, I'm not seeing the second one yet. Actually, never mind. Here we are. What are you? It will prepare for a while and then attack. Where are you going to prepare for a while? Huh. Huh. You know what? It's time we made some changes. Give me security. Give me steel mortar. Put this steel mortar... You know what? We just need this fast. Now. Now. Timbronia. No. Sorry, you need to build this mortar. Wait, who's our best mortarer? Here we are. Kugarian? What? Kugarian has 212%? What? Huh? What? Oh, wait. That's how much they miss by. Yeah, they're blind. They're blind. Okay, I was thinking the wrong way. Smaller the number, the better. Okay. Gank. Gank lands. Yeah, there we go. See, yep, much better. I was thinking about it. I'm a muppet. Sorry about that. Okay, mortar. Force target. In the sentry round. Right there. Oh, yeah. Now, do this right. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh! Will it be fast enough is the question. Come on. Start the burning. There will be a second mortar along shortly. It's currently reloading. Ooh, there's one shell on fire. There's a second incoming mortar rent. Never mind. We golden. Okay, so that's mech cluster buildings have been defeated. That's actually perfect. You, clear all. And, well, yeah, actually, sorry. Gank. Go back to work. I think it's time we brought everyone back inside. In fact, we're going to make a zone inside, keep everyone in there. And that should mean the only things they have to attack, well, the closest things are these. They should go to them. This caravan might be in trouble. Not going to lie. Actually, Cole, can maybe come out here real quick and trade with them. And everyone else will put you inside. Solar flare. Well, sure, but that doesn't affect the mechs. They don't care. Anyway, we have a bunch of chocolate. I think we're selling that off. We're not going to eat it. These traders don't really have anything we want, except for their silver. Which we'll take. Then we're going to bring everyone back inside and lock the doors. Well, at least one centipede is getting distracted by this raid. That's fine by me. And since we've closed the doors, they should be... Oh my god, they're splitting up everywhere. This is perfect. Are you crazy? Okay, wow. And they're going to attack those traders, which is... Why is that door not locked? I swore I locked that door. I swore, God. I locked. Excellent. Good, good, good. Everyone stay inside. You guys want to fight back? No! Don't stand in the doorway. Then when you die, your body will block the doorway. You know what? I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. Give me steel wall. Timbronian, no, sorry. Quickly get up here. I need you to finish that wall real quick. Actually, Gank? Yeah, Gank's got a construction 9 now. That wall down, buddy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're kicking the snot out of each other. That's perfect. And the mechs have decided they've got all confused. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Go kill each other. The more you slaughter each other and spread out, the better it is for us. And you're even taking out the traders. We still have 11 days before the mechanoids that are chasing us come down. They'll be overwhelming numbers. We've got a little bit of time to let these guys clear each other out. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just keep firing at that guy. I hate centipedes, and if they deal with that centipede for us, it saves us a bunch of time. Oh, look! One guy with a knife is attacking an entire trade convoy. I mean, yeah, that went about as well as to be expected. You guys, I might have to actually go out and kill some of them. Oh, damn it, the traders are leaving because of dangerous temperatures. Well, then, we should probably... Are you? Oh, my sweet Jeebus. That guy's attacking diagonally. I do not like him. I do not like him one bit. Let's go. And... Yeah, buddy, that was a bad, bad idea. Okay, the rest of you, how you do... Oh, they killed everything. Yeah, that's not perfect, but how many you got left alive? 13 of you. And by alive, I mean most of you are injured. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, then. So how about we wait around the corner here and use just tried and tested method of they put their head around the corner, we put bullets in their head, and everything is good. You guys all come up here, let's say. It does leave us bunched up, which is not perfect. Let's get well close. You sort of want to be close enough that you can not really miss, but at the same time, not so close that they can cause you too many problems. All right, everyone, move, 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 move. Oh, you're attacking diagonally again? Oh, well, it's only the... Oh, damn it. I'm going to lose all the stuff that's on the bills, and I'm going to have to remake them all again. Minor annoyance, minor annoyance. And... whack. Okay. What are they doing going around the back? Ah! I came up here to... You guys go that way. The brawlers are going to come in and just smash these guys. You guys are going to have to all come down this way. Damn it, I don't like that. There's not a lot of space down there. And... you dead. Keep running. Charge down that guy. Okay, okay. Dead. Okay. That worked out wonderfully. So they killed each other. Did anyone go over here and smash this stuff? 3 unstable power cells. Okay, we went through a lot. Put in a lot of time and effort. But you know what? For 3 unstable power cells, I'll do it. In fact, we're going to send 3 people over right now to claim those before something goes wrong and before Randy can throw another spanner in the works. As a little gift from Randy for our joys, he's given us Plague. That's fine. We've got the numbers mod installed and we're just going to sort them by who's got the best immunity so far. Well, our guys are going to get the industrial grade medicine and the medical emergency. Oh, new prisoner. Yeah, just strip them. We basically brought them in here to strip them so that we can... Oh, there we go. Excellent. Then we'll just release them once... Yeah, we'll release them. We don't want any of these at all. Their stats are pretty terrible. Wow, 16 construction? Damn. But yeah, you're volatile. Wait a minute. Ooh, look at that glow. 3 unstable power cells. Okay, we got to seal them into some walls. Imperial shuttle has arrived. Well, that means it's time to load everyone up. Auto load. Yeah, I don't think we need to keep any of these guys. I kind of would have liked 1 or 2 of these to have died so we could have nicked their shield belts. But things went well enough that I'm not going to complain. They really helped in this section. Like, for clearing out this, they basically tanked the raids. The raids tanked that, and then... Well, okay. They tanked the 2 raids we called in, and one of those raids basically wiped all the mechanoids. We didn't even have to fight any centipedes. I hate fighting centipedes, especially when you don't have all the equipment you'd like. Plus, they brought a bunch of stuff for us. Like, there's... you know what? Doesn't matter. They did well. We like them. They did a good job. Off you go home and take Frenchie with you. And we've also finished orbital technology. Excellent. Now, what do we want from here before we move on? Ooh, standard gravtech would be nice. Standard gravtech would allow us to make large thrusters. We would have to get our hands on Vaxstone, but that would be very doable. No, shields. We would like shields so that we can tank those hunter drones. And then we're probably going to want hunter drones. Then we'll go with standard gravtech. Alright, time for you to leave. Send. Quest completed. Nice. Okay, quest available. Sister Vex Novice Ceremony. We only have 10 points. We need 13 to get to level 2, then 21. Yeah, okay. So, this will get us 1 level of psi powers. Sure, why not just sort that out now? Except for the new Psi-Link level. Yes, please. What's this one? Shelter for Novice. This is only worth 4 points. We got to keep them for 23 days. Not worth it. We have to keep someone... We have to hold on to someone for 23 days, feeding them while they're paralyzed in bed. Why? You know, that's just... It's not worth it for 4 honor. 23 days of dealing with a Muppet? No, thank you. Time to do a tad of hunting before we go. We don't know if the next tile is going to be quite so plentiful. You guys shoot that one. Oh, damn it. Don't run off the map. Don't run off the map. That's not allowed. And shoot him quick. Perfect. Meat, 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 meat. Back on the menu. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now we just need to get out of here. How much rice we got? Wow, okay, we've burned through a lot of the rice. We'll just do a quick harvest before we go. Most of this stuff is good to go. Last harvest of rice, then we got to get off this tile. How much time we got? All those bison revenges can go. Yeah, we have 9 days, 14 hours before the big mechanoid threat arrives. We got a little time. And down here we have walled-in or unstable power cells. We're going to just have put another one there, then there. Like, we're basically just going to zigzag them across here. They're effectively free power forever. Oh, goods trader. Okay, that's another one. Maybe they won't buy guns. If they would, we could Well, we have a bunch of guns just lying around the map from all the people who died. Before we take off, I think, yeah, we're going to add the few mastodons that showed up to the fridge. That is, yeah, that's beautiful. Anyway, it is time to get out of here. We stayed way too long. 29% chance of having a minor incident. I will believe it when we land on a tile and don't have an incident. Anything not on the ship will be left behind. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We can't get over here. I wanted to get over here because there was a quest. Awoken soldiers. There's 7 soldiers over here. One of them has a unique masterwork weapon. I think it could be a pistol, could be a plasma rifle. We don't know. However, there is something close by, a shack of valuables that does contain a masterwork assault rifle. Yes, please. So we're going to jump to that one. Then we're going to try and quickly land, hopefully not have anything that damages the engines, and then hopscotch from there to the next tile. All right, tile. Let's see what you got for us. We still have failed to find any ancient dangers. Plan here is very simple. Land there, secure the weapon, then mine out all of this area and hopefully get to leave here within 4 days so that we can get to the next quest to claim the other weapon there. Minor grav ship crash. Really? I'm so shocked. Light damage. Okay, the light damage can be quickly repaired. That's not a big deal. Oh, what the hell? You can't magically appear out of nowhere. Magically appearing out of nowhere is not allowed. Gank? Run. Okay, I didn't think they just... Like, I expect ambushes to come from the edge of the map, not for you to magically appear in the center of the map. That's new. Okay, they all have short-range weapons, though, actually. That's not so bad for us. Like, they've got some SMGs, but it's in a pistol. Yeah. Oh, no, they've got a bolt-action. Where's the bolt-action guy? Okay, Brown here. Yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. Actually, already worth capturing. We're going to pull back, set up, draw them in. A bunch of these guys seem to have tox grenades. So if we could shoot them before they could get in range, that would be great. And we're going to keep one person or 2 people out here on the edge. That way they kind of come in, and as they come in, we pull back. We'd prefer to keep the... Okay, now, what's your range? Okay, you're now in range. We want to see where you start targeting. Okay, you're targeting Gregarian. Okay. So, Gregarian runs. No point standing in the tox gas. And Sister Vex runs back. Oop. Perfect. Oh, that's a lot of gas. Ugh. Yeah, that's how you get lung damage. Actually, wait, Gank. Stay right there. You're good. You got a gas mask on. How are you still not broken yet? Oh, and now you're broken, finally. Whew. You can actually get out of the gas now. There's no need for you to stay in it. That was incredibly messy. Okay, so this time you're not going to try and kill us all. That's good, that's good. Ooh, masterwork. Alright, let's bring this home real quick. And we're just about ready to launch again. In fact, we are ready to launch again. Currently, we're just grabbing a few deer that were lying around this place just so we can fuel up the ship. And you can go over there. The fact that we can fuel our ship on dead animals is kind of hilarious. Oh, damn it. We can't make it the whole way to where we want to go. We have to stop again. Is this temperate forest? Oh, a temperate forest would be perfect. You know what? We're going to have a quick hopscotch into a temperate forest with some small hills. And we're just going to land there. Okay, I am way over time on this again, but I think today went very, very, very well. The first thing we got that was awesome was well, basically those 3 power cells. We really... Oh, no. Overheated engines. That means it's going to take longer. 4.8 days before we can leave. No, it's fine. It's 7 days before those soldiers disappear. We got this. But yes, the whole goal was getting these 3 unstable power cells, which is a huge bonus to us. At the same time, we needed mortar barrels, and the first raid we summoned in to help out with attacking the mechs didn't spawn where we wanted to, but it did give us the mortar barrels, which allowed us to fire the incendiary shell that blew up the last of the mechanoids' turrets, which untethered them from their base, which made them search out looking for enemies, which attacked the second raid that we'd summoned in, which meant we didn't even have to fight the mechanoids, combined with the trading caravan that showed up that also killed a few of them. We got off really lightly in all of those fights. And barring Expendable, which is at shooting 4, and Sister Vec, which is at shooting 5, I'm pretty sure everyone gained like a level in shooting somewhere. Oh, actually, no, Kurger. You know what? It's fine. Next up, though, We're going to hopscotch over here, take out these ancient mercenaries. Then we're probably going to hopscotch back over here to take out this mechanoid relay. We'll probably stop here to do a little bit of trading. Once we get that mechanoid relay, that's another grav core. Then we're basically going more grav cores, more grav cores. As well as that, research-wise, I think we're going to actually need to upgrade to assault rifles. Reason being, we need the range. We're going to end up in a lot of weird fights because we don't have any main base to fall behind. So, yeah, we need a little bit more range on our people. But that will be for the next episode. I'm going to cut this out here for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.